Hello Internet, it's me, Big King Badger. You just caught me reading through the instructions of one of those really in-depth racing games that's out for the PS2. So, after my little bio, which was also posted on here, this video I would like to focus on a little bit of a tour of one of the gaming rooms that I have. I've just recently finished all my shelving and everything like that. We've got a little bit of alphabetizing to do. Wild job, I know. Oh yeah. So I thought I'd give a little tour of the rough layout of everything and where we are. Well, we're here in the PS2 section. It's not exactly a difficult place to see because PS2 games. Well, there's some Nintendo ones there, but anyway, let's get to it. Let's get to a little tour. Woo! Apologise for the poor lighting. This is not exactly a professional outfit. Wink. So, here we are. PS2. I can see it, you can't, but here we go. Are you ready to be flipped around? That's what she said. So, we have my PS2 games. Among the top here, we've got a few of the collector's editions that I own. Some of my all-time favourites. Yeah, I'm looking at you. We all know Sonic's not been the best, high-quality video game stakes recently, but I absolutely love the game. I think, more than anything, it's because the original Sonic the Hedgehog is my favourite game of all time ever, and when it has a mashup and it's got some of the old-school levels in there, pretty good. But anyway, let's get back to it. We've got some of the collector's editions up there, and some of the PS2 games there, as well as more over here. PS2 for me and PS1 are probably one of the favourite consoles that I have. It's one that I have the most fondest memories for, and although I wouldn't say that I am a fanboy of any sort, I was back in the day quite a hardcore PlayStation gentleman, shall I say. So next to the PS2, we have got some of the Game Boy games. We've got here mixed in Game Boy, Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance, but they're all just there, all the way down to the floor. Right next to it, obviously we're in keeping with the theme, we've then got Xbox One. Ooh, it's green. It's next to PS2. Makes no sense. Yeah, this is the kind of tour we're going on. Here's a little robotic Big Boss arm. Cheeky, cheeky. We have here... it is the static Nintendo consoles that we've got. Even though we have got Switch there, is it a home console? Is it handheld? We just don't know. But the consoles are amazing. Let's be honest. Even though I love PlayStation, PS1, PS2, I absolutely do love Nintendo. And yes, it goes without saying, GameCube is my favourite of their consoles. I just think it's really amazing to collect for. A lot of really cool, unique games on there. And as much as I am embarrassed to say it, I'm going to say it. The tiny little discs are so cute. They're amazing. They're tiny. I absolutely love them. The memory cards are tiny. Well, they're not, because there's like micro SD cards and things. But back in the day, back in the early noughties, they were mind-blowing, at least to me anyway, so not much mind left to blow, I know, but anyway, let's get back to it. So, we've got the GameCube games, and then we've got down here with my poor lighting, we've then got N64, SNES, NES, and then Wii U. A moment's silence for the Wii U. Yeah, I know. It had some great games. Most of them probably going to come out to the Switch, but I think it's that pad. I think it's a lot of things. But we're not here to talk about the Wii U. We're not here to talk about what they did, what they didn't do. You can if you wish, but pop it in the comments. We'll have a little chat. But this video is not for that. It's a tour. I've not got a little tour guide's hat on. I should, but well. So right here, we've got the PSP and the Vita games. Probably, for me, one of a really great consoles that just didn't I don't know, it's not had the love that it deserves, but there's some really, really great games on there. I'll probably end up showing you some of them in the future, and also if you look on my Instagram, you'll see I've probably posted a few on there as well. So, next to the PSP, we've then got the Wii games. An amazing console? Yes. Amazing games? Yes. Amazing controls? No, not at all. But there are some really phenomenal titles there. Probably, yeah, not Madagascar Carts. Fire Emblem, yeah, possibly. But it is an amazing console right there. And some of the collector's editions of them and all the big boxes right there. Little cameo there from some cheeky DS games and a few PS1 demo discs. You cheeky devils. But above, we've also got the Amiibos, which I'm a huge fan of as well. I've got as many as I possibly can. There are a few that I don't have, some of the Japanese exclusive ones. So it would be things like the Box by Amiibo and also the Golden Mega Man one. Other than that, I've pretty much got them all, apart from... No. Gosh darn, I do. Even got the Monster Hunter ones that only came out in Japan. They are some pretty groovy things, I'll tell you that. Mainly because they're absolutely massive, they look really cool, and you can change the riders as to who's sitting on what monster. Love it. So, coming back to the Magical Mystery Tour, next to the Wii, we have the PS1. Is it one of the greatest consoles of all time ever? Yes, it is. Some absolutely phenomenal games. Things like... Ooh, Frogger. It's not really an amazing game. I'm sorry to all you Frogger fanboys out there, but it's just not my jam, baby. Sorry, but let's be honest. Every game on PS1's pretty good. Yeah, it's biased. Yeah, it's wrong. But I goddamn love every single one. Yes, that's right. There was a video game, and they made a film of the video game, and then they made a game of the film of the video game. Madness, people. Madness. But hey, life goes on. So we have some of the PS1 games there, PS1 games, and then below we've got the 3DS. Really cool, really groovy console. Absolutely love it. And next to that we've got the original DS games, which for me, like the PS1 and PS2, have some absolutely amazing and really, really, really random games on them. Games that you just think, what the dickens? What on earth is that? Just a quick shout out to Populous. Yes, it's probably one of the only games that does not have the DS logo there. I've no idea why. If you can tell me, answers on a postcard, please. But for my little bit of OCD that I have, it's infuriating. Above the PS1 and the DS games, we've then got PS3. To say I was a PS1 and PS2 fanboy, we did fall out of favour with the PS3. Probably the load times and things like that. I just wasn't so convinced and I wasn't so impressed by it, but it does have some absolutely amazing games on it. Things like Wonderbook, Diggs Nightcrawler. Is that an amazing game? Not so much, but hey, don't worry guys, we got Ape Escape on it, so it's all good. The reason why I wasn't a massive fan of the PS3 is simply because, what's this? Well, that's the Dance Mat game, the Mario Dance Mat game for the GameCube, and that's like Donkey Kong Jungle Beat with the bongos. Bongo, bongo, they do drink it in the Congo. No, what we're talking about is right down here, below. We have some Xbox 360 games. This is the reason I wasn't a massive fan of the PS3. Again, for me, because I absolutely love random, niche, low-budget games, they were being made for this. That's why I didn't. Yeah, there are some niche and really random, weird games for the PS3, but nothing quite like the Xbox 360. All I'm going to say is Deadly Premonition. Yes, it was originally made for the PS2 and then moved over to the Xbox 360, but it came out for this first, not the PS3. But again, I'm not particularly biased. Above the Xbox 360, because we've now gone to this run. Yes, we've got... You ready? Ooh. We've got 2 runs of Xbox 360 here, and then above the Xbox 360, we have some of the limited editions and collector's editions of big box games here that I absolutely love, including, yeah, we'll talk about this. It's a collector's edition that comes with a, I don't know if you can see, there we go, look at that. It comes with a little plate, a bib, and a spoon. Just what you always wanted from a special edition on PlayStation Vita. Available in all good shops now. But yeah, that's what we've got here above the Xbox 360. Few other ones there. Shout out to Odin Sphere, really cool game. Absolutely loved it on PS2. It's pretty good. We've then here got, this is the original Xbox in with the Xbox 360. Ooh. And then on the opposite side here, yeah, we've still got some limited editions and things like that. Some pads. Ooh. And then the PS4 games that are right here as well. What more can I say? PS4, cool console. Again, it's teasing me back because of the random selection of games that come out for it, including some of the indie titles that are coming out physically. Things like limited run games, the games that they do, are really cool. Simply because I absolutely do not like digital. There's a lot of reasons behind it, but I just am a bit too old school, and just like something in my meat claws, I just need it in my hands. But again, maybe another video and things like that. So on the opposite side of where the PS4 games are, we have some space here for some films. I'll mainly be focusing a lot of things on video games. I might do a couple about videos, games, and films. Smooth. But we will see. So right here in the corner as well, in the darkest depths, is the games for the Mega Drive. Or Sega Genesis, whatever floats your boat, but let's be honest, it's a Mega Drive. It was the first console that I owned, and I have a lot of fond memories of playing a lot of the games. That's why I said Sonic the Hedgehog 1 is my favourite game of all time ever. Streets of Rage 2, a phenomenal game as well, and I absolutely love it. 16-bit is more my jam, I would say, than the cheeky little 8-bit ones that are down there. You can't see them because there's poor lighting. Sorry about that, guys. But yeah, I'm more of a fan of 16-bit over 8-bit. I don't know why. It just tingles my fancy a little bit more. But that is the main video games room that I have. Woo! Let me know if there are any cheeky titles that you like the look of or anything that you want to see more of. Give me a shout, and please give me any feedback, if what you liked about the video, what you want to see more of. Let's keep positive, people. Do not feed the trolls. Thank you very much for watching, everybody, and hope you have a wonderful, wonderful time. Adios.